皆さん、いい腕前ですね。
Now, you're the prey.
I won't budge! Even one step!
The final act begins now.
Hey! Let's have some fun!
Halt! Not one step further! Hit!
I'll make it painless.
This party is just getting started! Whoosh!
What are you doing here? You need to get out of here now! Something's really wrong around here. Go back to the outpost and tell Captain...
Calm down. Roland sent us to find you.
A talking bamboo? So you're the captain of the independent investigation team that Officer Ray mentioned. The Ethereals. They ambushed us. We were following the clues left by Officer Ray. But as we approached this area, we headed in that direction and found a soldier with a wounded leg. We went to help without realizing what was going on. An ethereal appeared from behind. That was when we realized we had been surrounded. Those ethereals used our injured comrade as bait to leap.
Ethereals using an injured soldier as bait?
Exactly. It's almost like they were intelligent. I consider myself a veteran, but in all of my years of service, not anyway. We must report this to Captain Roland immediately.
You're right. We have to inform Roland.
But we haven't found Officer Ray yet.
I'll take over the rescue. That?
Understood. I salute you, ma'am, on behalf of the Defense Force.
Bell, what that soldier just said, how is that even possible? These ethereals' behavior is becoming increasingly odd. In any case, we'd better stay on our toes.
Okay, here's a taste of the abyss.
I won't budge! Even one step!
No!
No escape. Now, you're the prey. Want some more?
I'm on fire! Ready for a fiery feast? Ha ha ha! Yeah! Ooh!
You should move.
Scatter!
It's over.
Purging slash!
Weakling. I swear on my blade. It's over.
I didn't expect Miyabi to be involved in this, but why didn't she go investigate? And what's this agreement between Void Hunters?
I feel like a lot of things aren't adding up.
The place in that recording is probably the abnormal ether zone Ray wanted to investigate. If we can get there, we might find some trace of Ray.
Barry, can you find the approximate direction of the abnormal ether zone based on...
Of course, Master. While you were leisurely watching your videotape, I have already scanned the surrounding ether activity. I will utilize the landmarks that appeared in the video to guide you in real time.
That was fast. Good job, Fairy. You better get going, Belle. Let's find Ray.
I knew you'd be the first to find me. Guess taking that chance worked out. But I didn't expect you to get here so quickly. Maybe it's because your bamboo is so short that those guys didn't spot you. Makes sense. Having an appearance that doesn't stand out is a survival advantage in Hollow Zero.
I can't believe you're cracking jokes right now. Are you hurt? If you're okay, let's hurry back to the outpost.
Don't worry. I'm more or less in one piece. I can't go back to the outpost yet. My most trusted independent investigation team captain.
I have a bad feeling about this. You're not assigning me more work, are you?
Relax. You'll be well compensated. As for what I need help with, it's a little complicated. Did you see the recording I left you before you came?
You mean the investigation that Miss Hoshimi Miyabi was part of?
That's right. Not too long ago, I commissioned Chief Miyabi from Section 6. However, she realized that the abnormal zone seems to be connected to the Dark Wall.
The Dark Wall? As in the one at the very edges of the city?
That's the one. The same Dark Wall that was pushed back by 3 Void Hunters working together. It's like someone intentionally diverted our attention away that night. I couldn't sleep, so I used some workarounds to access the Institute's confidential database and started comparing fluctuation patterns of the Dark Wall and Hollow Zero. Some of the observation data reports were rather ancient, dating back to the founding of the city. They even seem to be related to the first generation of Void Hunters.
What happened?
All the data I was looking at got locked, and a
blank ink?
Yep. Completely empty. But I think it was a warning to stop digging. After that, my internal account at the Institute started getting frequent error messages. It felt like there was some sort of background program. At that point, I couldn't trust the Institute anymore.
So, what do you need me to do?
Finding the truth can wait. Right now, we have a more pressing issue. If my hunch is correct, the Ethereal's abnormal behavior is orchestrated by some powerful being behind.
I won't budge! Even one step! Dirty!
Now, you're the prey. I'll make it painless. Oops, sorry.
Ready for a fiery feast?
Sure.
Not one step further!
Yep, the final act begins now.
As expected, the results match my previous estimates exactly. I did some calculations before entering Hop. I'd say its threat level might be on par with Nineveh. No, perhaps even tougher to deal with. After all, it can manipulate ethereals as its pawns, causing them to behave unpredictably. And that's what's been catching us off guard.
No wonder those ethereals seem smarter. Like they're starting to grow brains. But what's this entity after anyway?
Its goal is likely to increase the ether concentration here, to set the stage for its own descent.
Descent?
Yes. Just like how some fish can only survive in salt water, that entity needs the surrounding ether to be active enough to move, increasing the number of ethereals to amass ether. That's what the entity is trying to do. It'll make its descent when the ethereal population peaks and the ether activity is at its highest. But it's not too late yet. If we can lower the ether activity in this area by
eliminating ethereals. Now that's a job I'm more than familiar with.
This is why you're my most trusted, independent investigator. So easy to work with. Now that we're on the same page, let's get ready to move. The data shows that entity is fast approaching.
Here's a taste of the abyss.
There's more to battle! And just glory!
No escape.
Hey! Let's have some fun! Time to heat things up! Shoot!
I won't budge! Even one step!
The pressure's on.
Take them all! Halt! Not one step further!
Now, you're the prey.
Yeah! This party is just getting started! Yeah! I'm on fire!
I'll make it painless.
About to heat up! Ready for a fiery feast?
Is that all? There's more to battle! And just glory!
The final act begins now.
I won't budge! Even one step!
A little gift for ya.
Home is where the head is?
Unbelievable. Oh, we actually did it. The surrounding ether activity is dropping rapidly. That entity actually backed off, but it disappeared so quickly. If only it had stayed a little longer, I could have gathered more data. What's with that look? Relax. I'm kidding. If it weren't for your timely arrival, I'd probably be ethereal chow by now. Thank you, my most trusted independent investigation team captain.
The unbearable weight of trust. Could you give me something less intense next time?
Well, even if you say that, an ace like you is someone I call on only in a crisis, just like this one. To be honest, I had anticipated that the abnormal ether activity might bring trouble. If I'm not mistaken, that corrupted being is the one labeled Geppetto in the database.
Geppetto? Geppetto? That's its name?
I believe so. I found some of its records when I hacked into the database. Seems like the higher-ups at the White Star Institute know more than I...
Wait, you hacked into the database? No wonder you got a warning.
Hey, it was for research purposes. Maybe my methods were a bit extreme, but the results were good. The fact that I'm still standing here chatting with you after hacking into the database says a lot about the higher-ups' attitude. They still need me to handle things in Hollow Zero, so they're turning a blind eye for now. As for the connection between Hollow Zero and the Dark Wall, plus, those files on the first-generation Void Hunters really intrigue me.
What exactly did you see in the database? I want all the details.
Unfortunately, it was just bits and pieces. After all, there aren't many people I can trust these days, you being one of them. Don't worry. I'll tell you as soon as I have more information. My most trusted, independent investigation team captain.
Wait, what are you planning to do? Don't tell me you're gonna hack into the database again.
Oh, don't you worry about it. I'm simply planning to return to the outpost and do some perfectly normal research. But just the thought of having to deal with all those questions and paperwork once I get back is giving me a headache. And since I went into Hollow Zero without permission, the higher-ups will be furious. Even if they don't fire me, I'll be writing self-reflection reports for a month. Ugh. All I want is to analyze the data on Geppetto. I don't have time for all that. Oh, by the way, do you happen to have a self-reflection report template I can use? If you do, please send me a copy.
No way. I'm not writing that for you.
All right. I was just joking. I'll have my Bang Boo take care of trivial stuff like this. It's used to working overtime after my training. So, my most trusted independent investigation team captain, it's time to take our data back to the outpost. Don't worry, I'll take full responsibility this time. The glory of being a hero is all yours. I submitted my self-reflection report a while back. As I expected, no major consequences.
You just heard back from the Institute and you're planning to break the rule.
Don't put it like that. I had to write the report due to failure to identify and report a breach in the confidential database. Oh, and also for recklessly launching an investigation that put... I've already reflected on my mistakes. Which is why, the moment I spotted another's...
Hearing that from you...
Well, in any case, I've already compiled everything. But at the end of the day... Now, back to the matter at hand. Before I accidentally, there's a whole new line of combat boots.
Precious relics.
That's right. However, I found that the samples and data used to create the new etheric coagulum...
But we didn't even manage to catch a glimpse of Geppetto.
No one did. I've been monitoring the outpost mission logs. In fact, the outpost has plans to demolish, so we'll have to take things into our own hands.
Wait, that's quite a sudden development.
You're my trusted independent investigation team.
All right. I won't let you down on something so important.
Great. We can start once you complete your preparations. Don't worry. Be it field work or data analysis, the moment we have something new... Looks like you found the replica relic I reverse engineered using the...
So this etheric coagulum is a replica relic?
Yup. Do you remember what I told you? The Institute seems to have used Geppetto's data to develop a new type of etheric coagulum. The end product of these experiments if the Institute can make it. However, aside from the ones I left in the hall, I'm certain they function just like my replicas. Unfortunately, we don't have much info on...
Follow-up experiments.
I apologize. It might sound a little risky, but that's precisely it. Please, do not worry. We have studies that confirmed the relics of ethereals can affect hollow combat, and I've personally tested them in the hollow to the best of my abilities. Still, it's not zero risk. If you're really concerned, forget I said anything. I can finish the remaining experiments myself.
Relax, Ray. If we're testing our theories on Geppetto, obviously we need to find out what the Institute is hiding.
All right. Thank you for trusting me. However, I do have to... If you've decided to take some with you,
here?
We could ask you, since you did help open the bunker, we won't got that independent investigator? If you're smart and keep it to yourself, we could even help each other out the next time we cross paths. But if you can't take a hint and insist on poking your nose where it doesn't belong...
You sure talk big for someone who couldn't even open the bunker. Hiding behind an ugly helmet doesn't give you the right to push us around. I wonder what Captain Roland would do when he hears about this.
Don't make me laugh. What we're up to is way above Roland's pay grade. That thing lurking around here is only one of our Anyway, please kindly butt out and get lost. Otherwise, you may end up tangled in the strings and you'll be stuck wandering.
So unprofessional. All exits are now sealed. Nothing slips through my defenses. Neutralizing.
Make way for the undefeated champion! Get him.
Securing the perimeter. All exits are now sealed.
Let me tell you how it's done.
And the winner is me!
Your journey ends with me.
I pledge my honor!
Securing the perimeter.
Perfect teamwork!
Watch and learn!
A beautiful shooting star!
Precision strike.
Removing threat.
Amazing play!
The best defense is a strong offense.
The ethereals here haven't changed. Their attacks are well organized. Clearly, they're still under Geppetto's command. How are things on your end?
Nothing out of the ordinary. Just a few annoying mercenaries and a broken extraction tower.
Mercenaries. And an extraction tower. Oh, that's right.
I've been ganged up on and hit by an ether current. How is that right?
Oh, sorry. After going through the Institute's data, but neither the Institute nor... So they must think Geppetto's well supervised. Those mercenaries you ran into...
But when I ran into them, they all looked worse for wear.
That's because the situation with Geppetto, like you said, the etheric extraction tower was destroyed. Geppetto and its subordinate ethereals lost control. And
The Institute has been monitoring Geppetto for a while now, but even they couldn't predict its change in behavior. And
We can't say for sure yet. For now, the Dark Wall is on the back burner. Our top priority is Geppetto. It was already strong. One thing is for sure. You can count on the etheric coagulum. After collecting enough replica relics, let's keep tracking it.
Any last words? Any last words? Move it! Watch and learn! I'm unstoppable! Let me show you how it's done. I'll show you.
All exits are now sealed.
I'm not a loser.
Watch and learn.
Home run!
I knew it wouldn't. Nothing slips through my defenses.
Out of my way! Make way for the undefeated champion!
Here, press the advantage.
Free pitch!
Things are about to get violent.
Rousey went back, and the winner is me!
Your journey ends with me. The threat is still... Final warning.
There it is. I pledge my honor!
Precision strike. Heads up.
Something so trivial doesn't need the champion.
I'll manage things from here.
best defense is a strong offense.
I'm unstoppable!
A beautiful shooting star!
Nothing slips through my defenses.
Really worth. Gotcha now!
Geppetto is leaving. We have to go after it.
Sorry, I'm afraid I'll have to ask you two to stay here. What happens next is none of your concern.
Whoa! Didn't think I'd see you here again. I thought you'd be off getting permission to access the bunker.
Is that the military bunker? Shall I get in touch with Captain Roland for you?
You?
That's enough. Let me speak with them.
Understood.
I didn't know you had backup to swap in mid-conversation.
Please be patient. Apologies for our previous discourtesy. We only recently learned that you're... In any case, as an exceptional independent investigator, you have the right to know more about the situation. Please trust in our goodwill. As long as you don't push further into Hollow Zero, we can provide you with all the information you want. Furthermore, as a token of our apology and respect, we will also provide you with another piece of information.
And what information is that?
Have you ever considered that powerful corrupted entities
What? Who are you? And what exactly do you mean?
We'll leave it at that. If the opportunity arises, I'll be in touch. Oh, and one more thing. I've received your weekly report, Miss Bay. A poor QA engineer has been distressed about your hypervigilance on the Institute's data security. So, based on his suggestion, and in light of your contributions investigating Geppetto, you have been granted extended clearance.
Thanks to you, the Institute gave me access to the files that were classified in a hidden directory. I saw another familiar name along with Japan.
Let me guess. Nineveh?
That's correct. As expected of my most trusted independent investigation, all it took was that one hint from my powerful corrupted entities. At least we've got more time now to unravel these mysteries.
Of course. Hit me up if you have something new.
Right, there's one other thing. I think I mentioned before that our outpost is planned. Following the Geppetto going berserk incident, they should be removing the last bit of the metal frames, right? If you're interested, you can head to the observation deck to check out the view now. No matter how many times I see it, the fractured land in front of Hollow Zero still weighs on my mind.
I can help you ward off misfortune and disaster.
You must be Yishuan Shifu. I've heard a lot about you.
Captain Roland, I remember you. You're the Defense Force Liaison at Scott Outpost. What brings you to Suibian Temple today?
It's about the outpost. We recently rescued a number of independent investigators from Hol. They were all exhibiting signs of miasma exposure.
Miasma? How peculiar. The presence of miasma has greatly diminished since the fall. But if it's manifesting in Hollow Zero...
We had some researchers from Waifei Peninsula check the investigators' condition. It turns out that the symptoms were indeed caused by...
Well, the line between what's real and what's imagined is often far thinner.
Huh?
Let's get back to the matter at hand.
The independent investigators had all the proper... But they wouldn't give us any credentials, ID, or explain what they were doing, and so all we could do was plan out routes based...
I see. So what is it that you seek from me?
The route we're taking next is... I heard that you have a way to effectively...
I've consulted the divination. The signs suggest that we...
Really? In that case...
Not quite.
Oh? How long should we wait then?
The most opportune moment was yesterday.
Then I guess we better get moving.
This is but a small errand. No need to trouble them.
What about the talisman you'll use to suppress the miasma?
Rather than preparing the talismans beforehand,
Let my song move everyone.
Oh, shit! Concentrate.
Hi. You must be the help that Captain Roland mentioned?
Correct. And since you've yet to insult me, I presume you're Orphe?
Yes, that's me. Sorry, she doesn't feel like talking right now. I'm not the best at analysis, but let me give it a go. So... We've located a few coordinates.
I'll take it from here. I'm sure Captain Roland has already filled you in about the miasma.
Yes. The ethereal we faced just now was clearly spawned from miasma. There's no longer any doubt.
I knew it!
I told them that ages ago. I can't believe those higher-ups are bringing in outside help. What are they thinking? We could have handled this ourselves.
Hold on. The whole miasma thing is already bad enough.
Whatever. Just finish what you're saying and let's get moving. All this time we wasted talking to her could have been spent wiping out another wave of ethereals.
Oh, I'm okay.
Anyway, we're trying to figure out a pattern to the victim's coordinates, but the coordinates we got don't exactly match the air. What do you think? Should we keep chasing this lead?
With just the 4 of us, it's unlikely that we'll be able to pinpoint the flow of my... I suggest we split up and follow the coordinates of those...
Take this! Wow!
Is our prey giving you trouble?
Leave it to me.
Alright, I'll take it.
An opening. Your fate is sealed.
You saved me! Thank you! Thank you so much! If it weren't for you, I would have died here in the Lost Void. All for a few measly dennies.
To risk one's life for money is hardly uncommon. But surely it wasn't just a few measly dennies that led you...
Yeah, the pay is pretty good. But given your abilities, you probably don't need any.
Why don't you tell me how much? Huh. Wow. Heavens. That much? I'm so jealous. Quick, tell me, who's your employer?
Huh?
I mean, why don't you tell me what brings you here to the Lost Void?
Okay. You did save my life, so I've got nothing to hide from. My teammates and I risked everything to come out here and mine a rare type of ether crystal. Our employer always provides us with carrots and gives us marked route. As for what those crystals are used for...
So, your employer discovered a hidden vein of ether crystals here?
No, not exactly. Each time they send us out, they give us different carrots and destination coordinates. We never really know what the paths are like until we're already en route. And honestly, there were even a few times...
A mobile crystal stalagmite formation? And what about miasma? Did you or your companions ever encounter...
Miasma? What's that?
Okay, let me phrase it differently. Have your coworkers been having any unusual dreams lately? Perhaps about suddenly making a fortune?
No, but they did mention they'd been dreaming lately. One of them dreamed of the fall of the old capital. In the dream, he missed the defense forces. Another dream, she was given a perfectly accurate carrot route. She entered a companion hollow alone and was able to save the dog that had been with her for 10 years. To be honest, I also had a dream. I saw my sister. Never mind.
I know what you encountered now. As for what happened in your dreams, I won't press you further. Once you get out, remember to take some time and learn about miasma. But for now, give me a copy of the carrot you used on this trip, and... take this. You should leave as soon as you can.
You're from LI꽤Summit? Then, here, take this. I'm never coming back to this place again, but this is something our employer gives us every time. Or perhaps it'll give you some clues?
Soar with the wind!
A little gift.
Obliterate form and spirit. Release!
Beg for mercy. Spread that too late.
Concentrate.
My song is with you. Let's play a little.
Take this. Evil shall be purged.
Shifu, did you manage to find any leads?
Yes. Those victims you mentioned were not investigators. They were hired to enter the Lost Void and illegally mine ether crystals.
Ether crystals? I mean, sure, if that's what they're after, I get it. Ether crystals can be refined indeed, but even the ones in Hollow Zero aren't much different from those in any... Why risk everything to come all the way into the Lost Void for...
There's only one way to know for certain.
You mean, you know where they were headed?
I happened to encounter one of the miners. I asked her a few questions and acquired her carrot. If regular ether crystals aren't worth all the risks, then her employer must be seeking something far more rare, something that moves on its own.
Moving ether crystals? How is that even possible?
Is it so unbelievable? The Hollows are teeming with countless moving ethereals, fissures, and hollow raiders. Is it really so unthinkable that one or two of those beings may like roaming?
Really? You don't find it strange?
Every person or ethereal has their own ambitions, but those fake investigators, they knew nothing of miasma.
Okay, I see. Then what are we supposed to do now?
The woman I encountered, her being stranded may have... She gave me a useful supply item and a
supply item? Hold on. I think I've seen something like this before. It looks like gear from Rusty Cliff. If she's with Tops, then yeah, it makes sense why she knows so much about but the question remains.
If this matter is entangled with affairs out, but here in the Lost Void, I gave you my word. So I shall do all I can to help you gather more clues. If the connection between this incident and my for now, let us head to the destination indicated by the...
Stay focused. Shift. Special sneak attack.
Concentrate.
Let our souls resonate! Gotta keep the claws sharp.
Disappointing. Swift yet still, clear yet murky.
Yeah!
Shift.
A little gift. Stay focused.
Focus. Swift yet still. Scatter.
The ether crystals here aren't the usual variety. Ishwan Shifu, anything on your end?
Just an ethereal who likes roaming around with ether crystals on its back.
Wait, so it actually does exist? Are you talking about one of the ethereals we just fought?
No. The ones just now were no different from the miasma-corrupted ethereals, but here, I see signs of a much bigger ethereal. A true large ethereal. The kind worthy of a dedicated entry in White Star Institute's exploration records.
So the large ethereal, does it have anything to do with the red?
From what I can tell, it seems more like a traveler in a rush, leaving their luggage.
Then what about the miasma?
Captain Roland, have you ever seen someone toss a coin into a wishing pool?
Of course, but...
From what I hear, you're one of the few academics in the Defense Force. But as for myself, I'm merely a newcomer. I cannot deduce the movement patterns of a large ethereal with only scattered crystal remains and traces of miasma. Your expectations may be a bit much even for a wishing pool.
Sorry.
The miasma readings in the area are still fluctuating. We should keep moving. As for the miasma, I'm afraid this is as far as we can investigate. The miasma here seems to share the same source as that in LIệN Hollow. Whether LIệN Hollow or Hollow Zero is the true origin of the miasma remains unclear. There are too many mysteries surrounding the miasma. I can only hope there isn't another place in the world.
Understood. I'll take some samples from these crystals and send them somewhere safer. If there are any new developments, I will contact you immediately. After the last investigation, Magus and Trigger had brought back similar ether. I compared them and passed everything on to Ray.
That's right. Given that there have been previous encounters with another large ethereal...
Any findings?
If we're talking about the Association's databases, then no. Luckily, Roland brought up that this might be connected to Rusty Cliff. And when it comes to understanding a big company, I reckon the best place to look is LI옌Shifu. Are you familiar with the scope of Rusty Cliff's business?
I'm afraid not. Please, go ahead.
Compared to a traditional mining group, Tops's Rusty Cliff has some unusual revenue entries. Part of their profits are attributed to an ethereal named Hoba. People used to think they profited from ethereals by just collecting samples from ones they encountered while exploring hollows, but that kind of revenue should be pretty unstable, especially since HSO isn't supposed to let creatures like that roam freely in the hollows.
Unless those crystals are rare.
Exactly. If the real thing Rusty Cliff has been profiting from is some special kind of ether crystal they found on Hoba, maybe Hoba simply likes collecting ether crystals and the company just robs it all the time. Or maybe it nests in fissures where those crystals naturally grow and they keep raiding its home for valuables.
Unfortunately, we don't even know what makes the crystals profitable.
We'll need more info to ascertain.
What about the miasma?
Unfortunately, I searched every database I have access to for the keywords Rusty Cliff and Hoba, but I didn't find anything linking them to miasma.
So the miasma's just a coincidence? No, it can't be.
I agree. It's unlikely that Hoba and miasma just randomly cross paths and—
Sorry, if there is nothing further, then I have something I need to tell you. I'm afraid other tasks require my attention at Yunquei Summit. As for the mysteries of Hoba, miasma, and those ether crystals,
If what we need is an outstandingly sharp and talented investigator, then I think we've found the best candidate.
Indeed.
Wait, you're not talking about me, are you?
You are indeed an excellent candidate.
My most trusted independent investigation team captain. I'll be counting on you.
There's no rush for the moment, though. I'm still trying to gain clearance for a related file.
Got it. In the meantime, I'll keep analyzing these ether crystals. I'll be counting on you. There's no rush for the moment, though. I'm still trying to gain clearance for a related file. Got it. In the meantime, I'll keep analyzing these ether crystals. I'll be counting on you.